Hi, welcome to Monterey's Cooking. I'm Cookin Pisto. Say hello to Merv Sutton. Hi, Merv.
How are you?
How are you? We're at Nielsen Brothers in Carmel-by-the-Sea. And folks, this is a continuing series we're doing with independent grocery stores.
Great.
And it's mom and pop places that have been here for years, and you folks have been here how many years now?
68 years.
68 years. You know what I've seen that the family-owned places are doing is they're serving and finding their little niche. And I would say having this wine cellar is certainly a niche. Now, maybe you could tell us about some of the wines you carry. I know you have a wide range. Some of them are, for instance...
we have an expensive Mouton 1950 here. It's $1,000. And
ooh.
up to 36 Monterey County wines, and we carry just about all of them, and they're becoming more and more popular.
Yep, they're one of the best. Absolutely. But I see you said you have foreign wine, you have French, Chilean, Australian. I mean,
all the good champagne.
Oh, great! And you got them all chilled, ready to go too, if you want them.
And we have a tasting bar, so people can try them.
I understand you have a real good meat department here. We're going to give them a real challenge. We're going to do something called a turducken.
Great.
Okay, I've had some requests for it, and I've already given you. You know what it is, right?
Yes, I do.
Let me tell the people. Well, let's go down there and I'll show you what it is.
All right.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Have you got my butcher's challenge ready?
It's all ready. Why don't you come on back?
You got it. Wow, Scotty, you got a real meat market here. Look, sawdust on the floor. I mean, spotless. Really, very impressive.
Thanks, John.
Let's explain to the people what a turducken is. Okay, what do we got here?
Okay, they're all boned out.
Uh-huh.
And we have your turkey here.
Okay.
And this is your duck.
Uh-huh.
And this is your chicken.
Okay. And what I'm going to attempt to do now, we're going to get the duck and put it in the turkey. And we're going to get the chicken and put it in the duck. And where's the hummingbird? No, I'm kidding. And then we're going to roll it up. And we're going to put stuffing in it. And I'm going to roll it up like this. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 15 hours. And when this comes out, we're going to have something really, really interesting. Okay, let's take it home. Okay, folks, here we are. We got these things home. And look at this. Now, before I start this, Merv had a real good suggestion. He says, what do you do with the bones? And I'll tell you, the bones are so good because you have turkey, you have chicken, and you have a duck.
Oh.
And in this case, we have a wild duck. And I can prove it. This is a wild duck.
A little extra flavor.
Now, I was looking for a hummingbird, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I swear I'm kidding. But this will give it real extra flavor. So what you do to make a good stock, and this is real, real important, that you put them on a sheet pan, brown the bones first. When you get them out, you know, these haven't been browned, then just put them into a pot. You know, I got celery, onion, garlic. Just put them in there, cover it with water, and let it simmer for a couple of hours. And then keep straining the fat off of it. You will end up with a stock you will not believe. Now, I already done that. I would deglaze the pan with a little wine and put that in there like this. Very, very simple. Okay, now this is the thing I've been waiting for, and I'm sure everyone else has too. Now, here's our boned turkey, right? Everybody can see this is a turkey. Okay, we'll hold this guy in reserve. Okay, here. Okay, let's open him up. Looks pretty good, huh?
Looks terrific.
Yeah, looks real good. Sorry. Okay, now we're going to open this up here. Okay, now what I did last time, now I have to confess, Merv gave me one of these a few days ago to try to make sure we don't make a mess on the show. And I cooked it up and it came out real, real good. And what I did was I sprinkled some seasoning on this. Now, I'm using mine. You can use any kind of seasoning, any poultry seasoning. Make sure you salt it and pepper it because this is going to need it. See, this is important too. Tell the guy to leave that neck skin.
So the only bone that's there is in the leg?
Yeah. Only bone, yeah, make sure they take the thigh bone out. on all of them. And the wing bones should stay there. They should be on, but he pulled these off.
Okay.
Okay, so so it's okay though, but we're gonna make this work. Okay, here's the fillets. Now, what I did last time was pulled them off, but you know, I won't pull them off this time. Let's try it with them on. Now, I've made a couple kinds of stuffing. I made a stuffing with Cajun sausage, and we got, see, what else did I put in this guy? Oh, I put Cajun sausage, and I put a lot of cheese. Okay?
Romano.
Romano, fortissimo. Okay? Oh, and we put some Swiss chard. Okay? And the Swiss chard gives a great flavor. Now, I did not bind these with eggs. Okay, let's put this down.
Nice and moist.
So it's moist, but it's not gummy. Now, you can use Italian sausage. You can use different parts of the country. You can use kielbasa, and it'll work fine. But here we're going to use this stuff. Okay, and now don't overpack it.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells good. Okay, we don't want to overpack it. Okay, next one you put. How we doing so far? Looks good, huh? Okay, hold that. Okay, here's the duck. Now, there was a suggestion that I trim some of the duck fat because you see, let me show you. It has a lot of fat on it. And this is going to be, you've heard of self-basting? With all this fat, it's going to baste.
You throw that in the stock. Huh?
And well, it's a little oily.
Okay.
But I mean, you could fry this up. Have chicharrones with it. Okay, we could do that. Okay, so I just trimmed it a little bit. That was a good call. Now, what I did was I put the breast down this side. Because when we roll it, you're going to have fat. You know what I mean? We level it off.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It does.
Okay. So let's put a little bit of seasoning. All right. How are we doing so far? All right, folks. I'm impressed. All right, it looks good to me too.
Already.
Okay, now, this is the one we put dried apricots, and we put some candy cap mushrooms. You could put any kind of porcini mushroom. Would be incredible in here. And, of course, onions and celery. And okay, here's the
Dried
next one.
apricots?
Yeah, dried apricots. Yeah, nicely looking there. And that'll taste real good. Now, this one has the Italian sausage. That one had the Cajun. Oh, boy. Look at this. Woo-hoo. Oh, man. Okay, now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is an oh, boy. All right, here we go. Now we're going to put the chicken.
And the breast is down also.
And well, no, this one, yeah, this one's got the breast down also, because this is still pretty chunky up there. And when we come back, we're going to sew this thing up.
All right.
Okay, folks, here we go. Here we go. All right. Up and over.
Good job.
That's there. You see how we could use that? See, we're going to have a little hole, but we'll fill that hole up. Good. Okay, here we go. Okay, now. There we are. We got it. Okay, let's start from here. And we go here first and here. Now this doesn't look, believe me, this all comes together.
It looks great.
We're doing good so far. Okay, then one here.
They can use metal skewers.
I think, yeah, metal skewers work good. And I'm using the wood because I like the length on these guys. And so if you bring it up to a point, okay, where you're starting to panic, what you do is you tie it and you go like this, see? Just like that. You see how it closes it up?
Sure.
It's a miracle. Now, any surgeons watching us, Dr. Clark,
Dr. Hudgens.
All the Dr. Hutchins. Who else we know here?
Oh, a lot of surgeons around.
Eat your heart out, boys. In fact, you know what? Maybe next year we do this, Merv. We'll get a surgeon to come down and sew it up. Any volunteers?
Good idea.
Great idea. Okay, so you see, this looks pretty good. Okay, you want to keep it kind of even. Okay, so that's there. That's good. So you see what I did? Let's see, did we do? Okay, now we got to get this side. Before we start patting ourselves on the back, we got to roll this over. Okay, watch it. Here it goes. Okay, good. Now this looks pretty good. Okay, this one, we'll close this up with this. There's one. And there's two. And you know something, folks? That's good. That's very easy. We are doing fine. I am very, very happy that this came out very nice. Because this is
beautiful.
The
What
first
a great
one,
idea.
First one was a son of a gun. But once you get used to it, it's a great idea. Thanks for suggesting that. Okay, should we put these?
Tie those?
Yeah, like these. Okay. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna season it, pop it in the oven. I'll tell you what degree it's gonna be, and we'll continue.
Great.
Okay, Merv, hand me the oil, please. Okay, what you got to do is, oil this down, and you should put this on a rack, okay, folks? And you got to have a pan that's got a little, because there's gonna be some juices coming out of here. So you need to put this on a rack. Very important, okay? I didn't do it because we're just showing you, but put it on a rack. Now, put some seasoning on it. I'm putting my stuff on it, my Cajun, or my blackening, sensational. Salt, pepper, garlic works real well. Rub it in there real good. Get some good rubbing in there.
Very good.
Okay. Merv, you can open the oven for me.
Ready to go.
Okay, now the thing about this, grab that one, is, okay, in it goes. Now, the temperature is 200. It says 190, 200, thank you. 200 degrees in 10 hours. 10, 11, 12 hours. We tried 12. Today we did 11. I'm going to say 11 hours is going to probably be the one. At 190, now get a gauge. Make sure your oven is working properly. Okay? And then tent it with a piece of tin foil. And just check it every once in a while. Maybe you want to baste it. And just let her go. Good. Now,
all right.
When the time is up, watch this. And this
Wow, look at that.
is what you end up with.
Oh,
Is that
boy,
pretty
oh
or what?
Boy, that smells good.
Isn't that nice? Okay, now I would let that rest for about an hour. Okay, a good hour. And what you should do is pull these sticks out. See, no problem. Pull the string out. A little string won't hurt you. And that's pretty easy stuff, huh? Yeah. Nothing to it.
Eat the sticks.
Oh yeah. See that? Look at that. Just pull it right out. It'll stay together. Okay, while this is resting, get that guy. Cut the string. Yeah, now you gotta remember underneath here there's all sticks too. You got sticks all over the place. Oh,
Save that.
oh that looks pretty good. Couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait. Not gonna waste anything.
Was it juicy?
That's wonderful.
It's good, huh?
I don't know if that was the chicken or the turkey or the duck.
Well, I tell you what, the duck fat, what happens is the duck fat lubricates the whole bird. It's incredible, and it just makes it real juicy. Okay, before we cut this, let me show you some of the mashed potatoes. Okay, we're gonna do some buttermilk. And because we want this to be
Buttermilk and butter. That's
a
gotta be
little
a
low
winner.
fat, okay, we're gonna go a little low fat. This is, but a little, I didn't say a lot, a little. Okay, butter, buttermilk, white pepper,
White pepper.
that one right there.
That's the Parmesan there.
Nope, that's white, that's not it, okay. Okay, black, that's it, that's white pepper.
Pepper powder.
Okay, white pepper, little salt. Okay, you start mashing,
Here's the
and
salt.
then,
Want me to do this?
okay, yeah, please.
Sure.
Okay, mash that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some black truffle slices to this. It's hot. Here we are.
Thanks.
Now, if you have a electric one, don't use it, because it's easier to do this. Okay, just cut these truffles up coarsely. Truffle black truffle mashed potatoes. You ever have that?
Never have, but
Me
I'm looking
either.
forward to it.
Me either. This ought to taste pretty good. So, you know, this is, now, if you don't have the black truffle, you know, you guys sell truffle oil?
Uh-huh.
You have the black and the white, or just the white?
Yeah, both.
Both, okay. Try some of the truffle oil. Believe me, folks, I'm not kidding. Now, I made some myself. Okay, a little bit of olive oil. Because I put olive oil base on this. Okay, that. And let's see what we got. Whoop. Wow. Tastes pretty good.
Gotta be good.
Okay, now we got to make the gravy. All right. Okay, here we go. A little butter. We're gonna make a roux with a little flour. You can do cornstarch. You can do arrowroot. You can do whatever you like. Mario, bring in that beautiful stock that we made. Yeah, can you put that right there for me, please? Thank you, Mario. Okay, we want to brown this a little bit. Pretend we browned it. Okay, we want it to be a dark roux. What we're gonna do is put up one plate of this.
Good.
Yeah, this is looking real good. See how nice? We cooked that stock down. Look how nice that came out. See, that's what happens when you brown it in the oven. The bones,
Uh-huh.
then your stock doesn't come out light. It comes out nice and dark. Okay, so this is how you make it.
This is the best gravy.
All the gravy from the drippings from here too. Look at all that nice dripping. Now, if it's get a little too lumpy, good. We like lumpy gravy, folks. No, you can put it through a strainer and that'll take the lumps out. Or add the juice to it a lot slower than I'm doing. But we're moving along here. Okay, here we go.
Instant gravy, huh?
See, that's it. Tasting pretty good. Now I put a little sherry wine, a little pepper, a little bit this, a little salt. Okay, let's see what we got here now. We got the potatoes, we got this, we got our garnish, and let's cut the turducken. Here we go.
It'd be interesting to see how
Yep.
you carve that.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting for me too.
That's going to be an awfully big slice.
Yeah. I need my big chef's knife, Mario. I got it. Okay, get yourself a knife.
Wow.
Okay. Here it is. That's looking right.
Nice and moist. Look at that.
Okay, let's open this up so people can see it. Can you see that? That thing is moist, and it is cooked through all the way.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, so a couple things I can see in there is make sure your dressing isn't too wet, because it should be on the dry side. Very important. Okay.
Well, the rack will help that too, that
Yeah.
moisture.
Okay, so let's cut this again. Like this. Pull that leg out. Now, of course, if somebody wants the drumstick, that's the easy one. There's a drumstick. then we're gonna move this over like this and cut like that. And if I could have a plate.
Yeah, we just,
Wow, that is really, really moist. There's your chicken, there's your duck, there's your turkey. And here's the duck.
that does smell
Okay,
good.
that looks good to me. Now, a little messy to serve, but hey, this is once a year, folks. Okay, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna give it a nice scoop of potatoes right here. And then a little bit of the gravy right there. And a little bit right there. And
What do we
got
have over
the
here?
chives. And those are shallots. We're gonna put those on the side. Couple. Give it a couple. We got a little
My
shallots
fingers here.
and some roast apples. And folks,
Look at that.
you have it.
Whoa.
Turducken from Nielsen's Market. And man, this was a lot of fun to do. Not that hard. This is delicious. We're gonna try it now.